What's going on, guys? Good morning. Okay. I looked at all my Discord messages, guys. Nothing's interesting. Pokemon's coming out soon. It's like elections and shit happening soon. That's stupid. It's pretty stupid. So this is an interesting Turf War rotation because I think it's two maps that people generally don't understand for Turf War. Anchovy has a very small surface area, and Moria Towers is a map where it's way too easy to like slingshot yourself to get control too early and then lose it the last second. I mean, that's true for like most Turf War maps, but I think Moria Towers in particular has a certain style to it. I did not need the bubble. I wonder if E-Leader is still actually useful. Alright, I'm gonna die. Or this guy could just run and let me live. I have a bubble for this guy, so let's just go. This is kind of bad. Sniper's that way. Here does give me opportunity. Oh, that sucks. I guess I'll jump to this guy if he's smart. Hug the wall. No, he just runs in the middle right before I jump. Hopefully I don't get sniped. We're good. Hey Swampy, what's up? Alright, I'm going ham. Right here, I'm just gonna paint all the way up. That's kind of what you want on Moray. Something with bubble. Just getting up here. So good. Not even trying to kill this guy, I'm just trying to paint. Yep, that's it, we win. They got a guy on our side too, actually. But I think we win. Dude, it looks so close. Like, they have more mid. They have our side too. It's like they just didn't paint a little bit up in the corner. It's so hard to tell sometimes. Yeah, Moray is like... When Moray was in Splatfest back in the day, all I would try to do is just hold mid as hard as I could. Just make sure no one ever crossed mid. Like... I think back in the day when I was playing Splatfest, I thought Turf War is doing two things. You either push them back so hard that they can't make a comeback, or you hold mid so tightly that it's easy for you to win off of mid, and I think that has to do with the weapons that you're using. have to be kind of super aggressive here because we have 2 chargers on Anchovy. And I think that the hold mid thing doesn't really work that well, but it's what you want to do for the early game. And it's not hard to do because teams aren't going to want to push early game if you're putting up a good defense. Like, what point is there? Like, everything they do is just going to... Whoa, what the fuck? Alright, just a little bit of a too much of a push early on. Let's just make sure we hold mid. It's on the fan. That's the kind of shit we want to avoid. Ooh, I didn't think he saw me. Could have bubbled. And our map is not painted at all, so I'm just gonna take this opportunity to paint back here while there's still opportunity to. Also, the reason I'm talking about Turf War is, of course, because there's a Turf War tournament coming up. Alright, now, I actually didn't see how much of that I painted over on our snipe, but I assume it's going to get painted. I assume. Back up a little bit here, because this carbon's going to try to do sneaky shit. Dang. Just gonna get out of there, and then my team wiped, and then they took mid. Alright. This guy's so much. I forgot that we have double charger. Yeah, I don't think we can win. Would have gone about that a little bit differently if I remember we had double charger, because I was just assuming that my teammates would help us some of those times. Kind of unfortunate for Anchovy and Moria to be in the same rotation, because that's just going to keep happening. One team's just going to have double charger, and that's going to determine the match. But the idea on Anchovy is to push into their side of the map. A level 18 E leader with like no points. Stick with this build. I'm like really tired this morning. That's why my voice is like eh. But I've been thinking of writing a program, like an application for a Windows computer that I wonder what that says in Japanese, just repeated. It makes me think it's a Smurf account. Thinking of writing a program that helps tournament organizers get map lists, where pretty much it has like a user interface and it lets you group the tournament into different parts. So if you want to have pools, you can make like pools. If you want to have like regular brackets, you can regular brackets. If you want to have finals after that, you can have finals after that. And you tell how many rounds you want of each, how many maps you want, and then like some other options too. Like pretty much the way that TOs choose maps is they run a random number generator, and then they like look at the results and be like, okay, is there anything stupid that needs to be changed? Like the same map showing up a bunch of times in a row, etc. And right now everybody does all this stuff by hand, and it's like really like just time consuming, monotonous of just going through and counting up how many of this map, how many of that map. If we make this change, what happens? We make that change, what happens? And it's just like really just not it takes so long. Like, something's wrong. So I'm gonna make a program that pretty much does all that stuff, where you just tell it what kind of tournament you want to run, what the structure is, and then it'll count everything for you. And make it really easy to just click on one thing and switch it with another. If you click on one thing, it'll show you how many of that game type shows up and what the like relative percentages are and stuff. And I also want to be able to exclude certain stuff from certain groups and have certain ratios be like programmable. Oh, that was terrible. So like, for example, I want to be able to have, if I was going to run a tournament, like real talk, I would not put Salt Spray, and if it's 2 out of 3 pools and then you have brackets in the grand finals, Salt Spray would not show up in pools or grand finals, just because of like the asymmetrical advantage, and Bluefin zones would not. But they would show up in regular brackets. And they wouldn't show up more in regular brackets to make up for the fact that they're not in the other things. It's just, you know, they just don't show up in those other things. Oh man, this guy keeps getting me. I just suck. And that guy definitely is a smurf. So yeah, I would do that, and so pretty much you could go through and choose certain maps that you don't want to show up, and you could also make it so that it does appear more in other brackets to make up the fact that something does not appear somewhere else, so that would be an option. Make it so you can easily click on certain game types that get shown. Oh my god, this guy, like, he's not even good, I'm just missing. Yeah, you could do scrim stuff too. Get all these kills. Although you probably just want to grind the same map over and over again. Actually, wouldn't want to advertise it as something that can be used for scrims. I never got to kill that guy. I'm talking about writing a program that helps TOs choose maps. So you can like tell it what the structure of the tournament's going to be, and you can tell it if you want any maps to be excluded or included or whatever from certain spots. So you can have like, you know, you can have pools and brackets and grand finals as 3 different things, and you can change what's going to appear and how things are going to appear and stuff like that. And it's really easy to just like look at your list afterwards to see if any game types appear too much, etc. Also, have a thing where instead of it just randomly choosing maps, it cycles through all the maps and then cycles through all the maps again, or whatever. That, cause like, why did I not hit A? Whatever. Because a lot of times, like when you, like as a TO, you make the map list, and then it's like there's a bunch of walleyes like all in the same spot. You know what I mean? It's like you can't have like walleye never appear in the tournament, and then like right in the middle of the tournament it appears like 3 rounds in a row and then never appears again. Like that stuff's dumb. So I could also code stuff to make sure that game types are spread out and evenly distributed, and you can like include or exclude things. So like if you want to make sure that like certain game types appear in your finals, you can do that. If you want to make sure that like I said, like if I'm gonna run a tournament, I really don't think Salt Spray at all is going to appear in grand finals or 2 out of 3 pools, and I don't think that Bluefin zones is going to appear just because like they're asymmetrical maps. When the match matters as much as grand finals, or if there's only 3 games like in pools, you really don't want asymmetrical stuff showing up when the rest of the game is symmetrical. It's just like on principle, I don't think that's a good idea. But you know, other people can disagree with me, but you know, that's what I'd do. So like I'd make sure that like the program can do that, where you can like click on the grand finals and do like exclude maps, and just click like all 3 Salt Spray games, and then click on Bluefin zones. Oh, that sucks. Oh, does it? Oh, it's son of... Oops. I was wondering why you guys are saying that. Wah, wah. Are they like all up on her snipe? Oh, gosh. Can't jump because there's a person sharking our teammates. Bluefin zones is bad, but that's not why I would remove it. I would remove it because one team gets a right side peeking advantage over the other. Like, it's a map where sniping matters probably the most out of any game type, yet it's a map where right side peeking is an actual, like where there's actually right side peek advantages for one team. Why do I keep dying to this solution? At least I got him. Band rotations. Yeah, no, it shouldn't even be that difficult to code. I mean, I'm gonna do it in Visual Basic because I haven't coded in a while, and doing GUI stuff in C++ I still can't really do because for some reason there's just no programs available. Like, in Visual Basic, I can like grab a bunch of UI elements, click and drag them, and then start writing code to them really easily. For some reason, like with C++, they're like, no, like we're just like too cool for that. So like you have to do all your UI code by hand. So it's gonna take me like days to get started with C++, where Visual Basic could take me minutes. And it's just, I don't know, it annoys me that for some reason everything like that in C++ is locked behind like complicated stuff and paywalls. Not that it matters much anyway, it's still gonna function the same for everybody. That's just me bitching about programmer problems. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't understand why C++ UI has to be... And it's not even like UI coding in C++ is that difficult. It's the fact that all the software, like, doesn't allow. Like, there's nothing stopping C++ from being able to look at like an editor GUI. It's like I place a button at these coordinates. Like, it should be able to just show up. Like, I understand that C++ goes a little bit deeper than Visual Basic, but how long have we been coding in C++, and why isn't there like a good program available out there for that? Like, it's just annoying. Like, I'll use C++ for like stronger like logic and things that like actually require computing power. But I would just like to be able to code in C++ more often because I like to practice it, but I can't. Let's go this. What, so you'd make like port tower control show up more often? Because most of the stuff they banned is actually really good. Like, they banned Salt Spray Tower Control. They banned a bunch of tower control like maps that are good. Like, what the hell? It's annoying. Come on, community. There probably are like good options. I just don't know them. But I've looked. And, like, I have done UI stuff in C++ in the past. Why would you make it so port tower control doesn't show up in finals? It's like one of the best game types in the game. It's because it doesn't show up in matchmaking. But it's your tournament, not mine. Dang. Best of 5 finals come from? Oh, yeah, it's funny. I keep like just running up the ramp while there's someone sharking and dying to the guy I don't know who's there, who I should like be attempting to be aware of. Killed that Luna backing up, and that blast almost still got me. Guns like this do have the range to like consistently kill Lunas even if they're laggy, which is really nice. the hell was happening while I was doing that? Ah, I tried to mash it out. But yeah, and it's not really as much about like the features of being able to exclude stuff. It's more about being able to real quick get a map list and be able to just tweak it to be good. Because there's no way to get it. There's ways to get a map list, but there's no easy way to tweak it to be good. And TO, like, I know, because I've done it before, TOs just have to sit there and move maps around the list and try to calculate stuff by hand, and it's just like super annoying and shouldn't have to be like that. Which leads a lot of TOs to just say, you know what, fuck this, and just run the generator and don't question it, but then you end up with like really crappy... You end up with really crappy map lists for tournaments where it's like, things just don't show up for no reason and things are clumped together. It's like, you fight a team and you have to fight them on like 4 of the same maps or something. I don't know, it's just, it just is really in need of something. Also, there's I could have something where you can create map groups and say and declare these maps as being similar to try to spread them out throughout a set. That could be cool too. There's the responsibility. Let's see. Ah man, I'm like pretty tired right now, but let's like do something fun. I haven't done in a while. A lot of guns in this game. This piece, I hate this thing. Try the slashing machine. Or I could go the one true slashing machine. Yeah, let's do it. The set is fire! Sploosh is shit, but the vanilla one's fun. The vanilla sploosh is just pure fun. The Neo sploosh is like, it looks good, so like people try to get try hard with it, and it's just like, alright, this isn't fun anymore. And then the sploosh 7 is just shit. Like, it's just bad. It's not fun. It's not good either, because none of them are good. But people think it's good, because like, oh, it has a bomb, so therefore it's good. Like, no, the only way that thing could have been good, I mean, Burst Bomb, Bubble, actually, would have been alright. Like, really alright. But that thing needed... With an Ingzuka, that thing needed Disruptor to be good. And I say this because Disruptor Ingzuka is ridiculous in that every single time you get disrupted, you have to question if an Ingzuka is just popping as you get disrupted and you're about to die. Which makes, like, it actually be able to apply threats, and, you know, a disruptor support weapon is really good too. And it still wouldn't be that good, but it would be way better. Like, the Sploosh 7 is just absolute shit. Oh boy. Now the fun starts. Whoa, did you see that lag? Oh, this guy's aggressively laggy. I don't really have my try-hard pants on for Terraform right now, but this is like too early of a push this far. Because we're bound to die, and none of this is going to do anything except like give them meter for the pushback. Holy shit. And again, quick respawn stealth jump can be really good. I also want us to try a quick respawn stealth jump setup for this Terraform tournament. Because quick respawn stealth jump, I think, is actually pretty good, especially on maps like this. Like, quick respawn stealth jump is also where like an advantage can actually stay. You know what I mean? Yeah, the main of the sploosh is terrible. Like, the thing about quick respawn stealth jump is if we get an advantage using quick respawn stealth jump, that advantage will actually like persist. Whereas like if we're not using quick response stealth jump, we get an advantage, they push us back, and then it's like nothing we did ever like happened. And that is like something that we should use more often. Like we don't use quick response stealth jump, we have no reason not to. Like I don't want us not using quick response stealth jump because everyone's like, oh that's cheap, we're better than that. Like no, we're not scrubs. I mean, we can get better with it. I mean, it's not that hard. The skill of stealth jump comes from the people on the map, not the person using stealth jump. You just use it or you don't. And it's like the person on the ground has to move aside so that when you land, like you're spread out enough to not get like wiped or something. Make it hard to guess where the person's gonna land to. Well, you know what, if the only person on your team capable of painting gets 300 points, you're probably not going to do well with Slasher Machine. I forgot I changed my squid's eye color. I don't know, I like it, let's change it back. Let's see. I think the vanilla is bad. The vanilla, there's like no reason to use the vanilla. It's not worth... Like, if you really want light depletion and splat rush, use like vanilla splash. My shirt did match that in color. Alright. Wasn't really digging that. Oh, you know what? Actually... 96 gal or slasher deco? Let's use 96 gal. Where is it? Slasher deco, so 96 gal should be like on the next page. Or the next page. Or the next page. It's not definitely not back this far, I'm just not seeing it. Oh, there it is. I need a 1 main, 1 sub swim. I need one of these, but with swim speed. Do I have it? I don't think so. Go with ink recovery. Don't want it with ink recovery. I want it with swim speed. Actually, no, that won't work anyway, so I'll just go with a damage swim speed shirt, which I should have somewhere. Hello? Where are you? Everyone's like slasher deco, like nah. Actually, you know what? I want ink resist. One more swim speed. Bam. There we go. Easy. Done. Slasher Decker actually is probably better on this rotation. I'll go Slasher Decker next game. One day we might be able to sort gear. Splatoon 2 feature. Lean will write a program where it remembers your gear list and you look for the gear and it tells you what page it's on. That'd be funny, right? I mean, the Slasher Machine is bad, the Slasher is good. That doesn't tell you a specific advantage, but seriously. That's how it is. Okay. So good. lag. Where'd you go? All right. This 10 attack. For the record, I knew he was gonna do that and went to hit to the move to the right to stop that from happening. I just reacted slow. Let's get back up there. That guy just DC'd. Did he just not like what happened to him? God, this 10 attack, man. I mean, not really. Like, maybe the slash machine is like 5% better at killing people undercover than some of the other guns, but it's like, there you go, fuck off, I hate you. Got slasher deco next game anyway, so you didn't even get a rematch. Teabag. Like, I don't know, like, yeah, like, slasher machine might be like 5% better at killing someone behind cover, but then it's like 100% worse at everything else. This is literally so bad. God, that 10 attack was dick. I saw a little bit of it. You were going like some like Nakura thing with like swim speed and cold-blooded. So I think slasher deco is more similar to my style. If that makes sense. Like what I used slasher deco for back in the day. Here it is. So speed, main save, cold-blooded, and then like a pure damage, right? Need I remind you that I used to like use 97? Oh god, no. I used to use Splattershot, Carbon, and 96. That was my tournament loadout, and I would go pretty much all three of them equally. It's just my 96 build was like a special saver, quick respawn, stealth jump 96, and when it got heavy depletion, there was no reason to go that anymore. But this sort of does that. By sort of, I mean does. Although right now I'm just going special saver, but that's kind of the point. I can go, yeah, the 6-shot on Sorapul. Well, that didn't have anything to do with the 96. That was just fucking Sorapul lagging. Rip. I'll go something more like my old 96 build after this. The only problem I have with slasher deco is when you throw a wall, it gets like no freaking range. But I can run comeback for that. All right. Yeah, you know, damage on the slasher deco. Because this gun has room for that. Sorry. Got rank. Jesus. Give me the triple. Come here. Ah! Damn it. At least one ink resist. Did he make it over? He did. But he lagged, so I didn't get the jump. Haha, fuck you. I hope that's the same 10 attack from before. Defense wearing punk. Now he had defense subs, not minions. Fuck. Hi! Keep getting stuck. If I'm wearing comeback on a quick respawn stealth jump build, I'm not wearing any sabers. It's just gonna be comeback, quick respawn, special saber, stealth jump, nothing else. Like back in the day, I would do swim speed, stealth jump, special saver, and quick respawn. That was it. Oh my god, this junior keeps getting like these kills on me that just make me disagree. Like, and that's the reason I didn't use this that often before, was that like if you run the stealth jump build, like the stealth jump Kraken build, pretty much you get like all these problems because it's weapons gear dependent. But if I run comeback, I can say like I alleviate the problem enough to fuck off. So let's try it. Come back. Stealth jump, special saber gal. So let's see. I've never actually ran this build before, so this will be interesting. Let's wear some gear I haven't worn in a while too. Boots, and then spawn special saber shirt of some sort, which I know I have to have. Maybe. There we go. This actually kind of looks cool. Like, I don't know, this falls under the realm of stealth jump gal, and I really used to love stealth jump gal. I like doing it on 52. The quick respawn 52 is also what I use instead of the old 96. It's just damage, quick respawn, stealth jump. Tell you saying it was due to come back. Well, the whole point of stealth, the whole like definition of stealth jump gal is the wall. Like you can, like the CRB stealth jumping in is not really the same thing, because you stealth jump in and throw a wall, and then like old 96 you just have Kraken stealth jumping because you're wearing special saber. It was like really good for tower control and Rainmaker. Because perps would go damage 96 and I would go support 96. And then we'd have Mario. And Tic Tac or Frank on sniping. Well, shit. Really? Map is not painted at all. I'm cracking out of this. Do that side, I'll do this side. Blaster painting that, mind you. I bet it's not even painted. I think Turf War is just really important to just thoroughly paint your side of the map at the beginning. Have like a strategy where everybody moves out. Because it's like, yeah, so what if you lose mid control? Nothing at the beginning of the game matters as far as control goes, so stuff like that really shouldn't happen. I know that's like, oh, well, like, fucking, like, 2-year-olds just, like, they just sit there for 5 minutes painting their base in Turf War. I mean, this so happens to be the right move. Also, I just want to throw out there that every time I get this team comp as oh my god! Every time I get this team comp as teammates, we lose horribly. The 52 junior Luna. That went like horribly. We somehow won though. It didn't feel like that from my perspective. I want to try the special saber build one more time and then go ahead and go. I'll do it with Ink Resist. Well, it's like obviously you have to paint everything in Turf War, but like when do you paint it? Do you paint it at the beginning or do you paint it later when people spawn? It's like a question. I think just paint it at the fucking beginning, honestly. Do I have a main sub hat? Actually, I don't know. What's going on? So like, I don't have special saber ink resist. This is annoying. All right. Maybe have a shirt. Probably have a shirt. There's usually a shirt. There's a ton of fucking shirts. Oh, right there. Duh. Okay. Yeah, like that's a thing, Swamp Boy, but at the same time, it's just like if they push up, you have stuff to paint anyway. And then sometimes you're forced to waste time painting the stuff you didn't paint before. Like, it's kind of a gamble. I think it's more important to just try to hold the line. Like, if you're at the point where they're so pushed up that you need to paint your base to get specials to not lose, I think that you already lost. Just in my experience, it just seems to backfire a lot. Oh, that's good. Does Ingress help with this thing though? That's a question. Person alive. And how'd that person not kill me? Because he fought my teammate. But I should have gotten jumped from behind there. Main and Sub-Saber, huh? I know. I also think Ink Strikes really aren't that good in Turf War. Damn. Yeah, Slasher Deck is really good. I mean, it's a light depletion Kraken weapon that paints well and has okay range. You can do some of the cheap shit the old 96 could do. Has been buffed. Like, it got 2 really important buffs. I wouldn't want to get rid of Special Saver. Light Depletion Kraken with Special Saver is kind of like the reason that you run something like this. Also, this thing does get overshadowed by CRB, but you could run it with CRB. 2 Light Depletion Krakens. One paints well, the other one has range. Or you can run it with Custom Jet. Did the Range Blaster get a buff as a main? How? What did they do? Do I have time for one more? No, we don't really have time for one more, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it now. We'll do the good old watch me choose something to host. So let's see. I don't know why I opened up 2 tabs. Like, I already have all this stuff. I don't recognize any of these people. And Rip streaming. So I'm gonna go ahead and host Rip again. Hopefully you guys like him. And actually, this person's doing private battles. Nah, we'll just host Rip for today. So everybody, have fun, enjoy Rip. He's a cool guy, and y'all have a nice one.